Politics comes from an ancient Latin root, politeia. Doesn't mean of the government, means of the people. So the idea that any of us are in politics as opposed to anyone else is part of the problem. It's this illusion of a political class, or I'll take it back. It's not the illusion of a political class. There is a political class. There is the illusion that they understand something the rest of us don't understand. There's a kind of Wizard of Oz quality that something's going on behind that curtain and the rest of us just don't understand. Trust me, I've been behind the curtain. That's not the way it works. The American people need to remember that power in this country belongs to the people. To the people. So in that sense, I've been involved with politics since the day I was born, and I've always cared about these things. In 1965, when I was 12 years old, my father took us to Vietnam. My parents took us to Vietnam because my parents were international travelers, and my father, I remember his saying, the military-industrial complex is not going to eat my children's brains. My kids are going to know what war really means. So I have always been extremely attuned to political issues. I've always been deeply politically active. And I grew up in a generation where we read Alan Watts and Ram Dass in the morning and went to anti-war protests in the afternoon. So when I was growing up, there was not this connection and deep separation between cultural, personal change and political activism. It's an integrative approach to politics that we need today, just like we have an integrative approach to health. It's not diet or going to the doctor. It's diet and going to the doctor, but the more you diet, the less you'll need to have a nutritious diet. It's not that you take care of your nutrition and your exercise and your lifestyle or go to the doctor. You do all of them. But the more you take care of your nutrition and your exercise and your lifestyle, the less likely it is that you will end up at the doctor. It is all of the above, and that's how we have to see politics as well. I have felt until recently that my greatest gift to give, the skill set I've developed over a 35-year career, has had to do with personal change. But we are now living at a time of crisis, deep crisis. And it's important for us to remember all that a nation is a collection of people. So the same psychological and emotional and even spiritual dynamics that prevail within the journey of a nation. So the same psychological and emotional and spiritual forces and dynamics that prevail within the journey of one person prevail within the journey of a nation. So if you know what helps one person change, you're the one who has a clue as to what would change the world. So I believe that my skill sets developed over 35 years being very up close and personal with what people actually go through in their daily lives, has given me deep insight about the damage done in people's lives by bad public policy. And it has also given me deep insight about what it takes for people to transform into a place where they are not only open to new possibilities, but absolutely ready to make them manifest.